So what does it look like when two artists paint on the exact same thing? You're about to find out. Hello, welcome to the Isto James channel. This is the first time that you've joined us. Welcome. Here's the rules. Here's what goes down. First off, her and I are gonna just go back and forth painting on this canvas. We each get 7 minutes, and then we pick 3 colors each, but we also have black and white. Because that's usually a given, but we don't always use them. But always black and white and 6 colors. So let's jump into it. What colors did lovely Christine pick this time around?
My first one's gonna be Mediterranean blue.
Woo! Sorry. Blue! Woo, blue!
My second one's gonna be aqua.
I feel a beach scene coming on.
It may or may not be.
Is this all because of your hair? Yeah, you're feeling the aquas and the greens and blues. I'm sorry, go on. What's the next color?
The third color is gonna be plum.
Plum. Okay. You wanna see what I got?
Let's see
We're
them.
gonna mix it up. First one that I picked, I actually really went out of my way from what I normally do. I normally like pick purples and greens and stuff. But this time around we got
Green.
sage grouse.
So out of your
so out of my, that wasn't the one I was talking about.
Okay.
All right, this one, you ready for this? Orange. Shoot, I always pick orange too, don't I?
Yeah.
Did not jump. Okay. I wanted something bright. Orange.
Orange.
Yes. And the last color I picked, burgundy.
So basic.
Not quite purple. Pretty close. All right, I didn't jump out of my comfort zone at all, but they're actually a different hue and they're a little bit wow, I feel like I'm so predictable. So there we go. There are our colors. We each get 7 minutes. I will be the first one painting since she went last time. And I'm gonna see if we can stump her and do something creative.
I'm just glad they're not similar.
Yeah, we didn't pick the same color this time, so that's good. Let's go! All right, let's talk about what we did. I started out first, and when I got into this project, I wanted to keep my mind blank. I wanted to not think about anything. I was just making a bunch of shapes and colors. For a second, I saw kind of a tornado, but I really just wanted to challenge you and see what you saw. So I was just making shapes and colors and really tried hard not to force myself on anything.
a lot of things going on, but I saw like a little squirrely thing and thought it was a tunnel looking like thing. So my mind went straight to Alice in Wonderland when she's falling down the rabbit hole.
Okay, so this is like a pivotal point in the painting, because when I came back, I'm like, oh, you definitely saw a tornado or something like that. I even thought maybe since I did the Vecna painting or drawing that you did the floating clock, like, oh, is she going Vecna? I don't know what's going on here. I genuinely didn't know. I almost made that dress, it looked like a blue dress, like a fishtail going into the...
Oh my god.
I bet you're super happy that I didn't do that. So I decided though to draw a dragon's eye, because I really had no idea where she was going with this quite yet, and I saw an eyeball, so I thought, hey, let's have some fun with this. Eyeball, just to mess with you. Yeah, that was a lot of fun.
I completely ignored whatever you drew and just kept going with my Alice falling down the rabbit hole and see what happens.
Glad you did. Alright, so for this part, when I took off and went into the other room and you started in, I was thinking about what the painting has become, like Alice in Wonderland, and I was really starting to think, it's like, okay, is there a dragon? And turns out there kind of is. And I was like, holy crap, it came together. It's a Jabberwocky. So I wasn't drawing a dragon, I was drawing a Jabberwocky. Really funny how that worked out. I thought that was kind of cool. So once I saw that you were going towards the Alice in Wonderland theme, I got really excited because I'm like, there's some trippy stuff in here that we could have a lot of fun with.
I drew a clock, I drew a table. I was trying to think of some other stuff that were like falling through the rabbit hole or that were in the rabbit hole, but I couldn't really think of anything, so I just started my detail work from that point.
I guess I'm working on Alice at this point. The reason why, she asked me for a little bit of help, because it turns out with the color palette we're limited on colors. So there was no blonde hair. It presented some of the challenges, and I had a lot of fun working on that grass. That looked cool. But I knew I had to start doing some Alice stuff and kind of bringing it together. And that's part of the fun of this painting, is we can either screw each other up and mess with each other, or we can help each other out and try to come together and make something that's really coherent and I can't think of the word, but blends really well.
So the challenge with these artist games paintings is that we don't have a photo reference, and it's a little hard for me to imagine the details in my head, and so that's why I left that with you.
Yeah, it is challenging, but I've had some practice with it, I guess. I use references a lot. It's not like it's always going on up in here.
You just like detail work.
Love it. Okay, so you know what I was thinking at this point in the painting?
What?
I was like, let's put some black outlines around Alice and make her look more like a cartoon, which generally really works. But then I thought, nope, this Alice is not gonna have a face.
That's why I was wondering why she didn't have a face.
Yeah, when I started doing the black part, it just really made her look like she had a beard. That's not attractive for an Alice, no. Yeah, so and then I just was really excited about all the details. I started working on the door a little bit, and the time limit always gets you. So I didn't know if I put enough details on the door, and it's really started making me think it'd be fun to recreate some of these paintings later with just nothing but time, but I think that every single time.
So I was running out of detailed ideas, so I was trying to think, like, what other characters can I draw that doesn't involve that much detail? And I drew the caterpillar in there.
Oh yeah, Alice in Wonderland needs a caterpillar.
Yeah, and I didn't have time for the Cheshire Cat, so I was hoping you would appear.
This already is, we've taken more turns on this one than we have any other one, and we probably could have done another 5-6 turns a piece and still added to it, but that's not the point of these paintings, I guess.
It didn't seem that long.
So I could just do millions and million things, but at this point, it's just easier to work on details instead of adding new characters, as we have talked about. I feel like after this, working on this flower, that I could work on my flower skills in the future. But overall, pretty good. I just wanted to cover up, most of the background stuff, like the white that was still coming through. So I'm not sure if I made it more dynamic or if I just made it more messy. Maybe a little bit of both.
I think it's cohesive.
That was the word I was looking for earlier. Where were you? On that one. Cohesive. Isto James channel, brought to you by letter C for cohesive.
It's my last turn, and I'm thinking, since there's nothing else more to paint, I'll work on the itty bitty details that need to be fixed in order for this to be
fixed. In addition to, I would say. Fixed. Fair enough. Yeah, I think it just turned out pretty alright. Alright, there you have it. We have finished our collaboration painting, and I really hope you guys enjoyed the ride. Maybe you saw some stuff in there that maybe we missed. If so, let us know in the comments. But this is our beautiful piece of art that we have created, and hopefully you'll tune in for the next one. But please don't forget to like, subscribe, share it with your friends, turn on the bell, but smash that like button for us. Whether you're watching on the toilet or from the comfort of your bed, wherever it may be that you watch this video, thank you. Say goodbye, Christine.
Bye, Christine.